Cathy here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I have my paycheck budget closeout. This is for the paycheck that my husband and I received on October 30th, and it took us through November 4th, so I have already tracked all of my spending with you all during my Morning Money Minute live streams throughout the week. I encourage you to join me in the morning if you can, or to check out the replay. I get on for just like 10 minutes or less, or at least that's the plan and the idea. Sometimes I get a little long-winded. If you've watched any of my videos, you know they can get pretty lengthy because I like to yap. But the idea is to get on really quickly, talk about my spending, just say good morning, be held accountable for where my money went from the previous day, and it's been really great. It's awesome to track in real time instead of waiting until the end of the week. It helps me be more mindful of where my money goes. And this week I started a new thing where any day that I have a no spend day, I'm going to put $5 into savings. So that is reflected here as well. So what I'm going to do for this video, our sort of to-do list for today, if you will, is for me to go through these expenses. I'm going to categorize everything. Well, it's already categorized, but I'm going to use my mild liner highlighters to highlight all of the categories, add everything up, get totals for what I spent for the week. We're going to use that information to fill in my paycheck budget, this actual column here, and then we're going to close it out. If we come in under budget in my variable categories, I will use some of that money to go towards my extra savings for my mini savings challenges, provided I have money for that. Spoiler alert, I think I do. We will stuff those mini savings challenges together today. So that is the agenda. Let's just go ahead and get started by pulling in my highlighters here. I love the Zebra mild liners. They're my favorite highlighter. I love their nice neutral, I guess not neutral, mild colors. It's right there in the name. They're not like fluorescent, which I prefer. And I just choose a different color for each of my categories. Blue is bills, green is savings, yellow is eating out, pink is grocery, and purple is spending. So we'll just go down the line, highlighting as we go, adding things up using my calculator here, and we'll get some totals so we can fill in this paycheck budget. I'm gonna try to keep this on the short side, but like I said, I do tend to be long-winded. So we're gonna start out with bills. If you've never seen one of my budget videos before, first of all, hi, welcome. I hope you'll subscribe and stick around. I am a month ahead on my bills, so every week when my husband and I get paid, my little payday routine is to go in and transfer $750 to a it's not a savings account, it's a checking account, where I keep all of my bill money. And throughout the month of November, I will be saving for December's bills since we are a month ahead. So very first thing I did was transfer $750 to bills. So that is my category for bills, a total of $750. No calculator needed. Same thing with savings. Every week when we get paid, I go in and I pull cash for my savings. You see me do this in my paycheck budget videos every week. I go, the day that I get paid, I pull out the cash and I stuff it with you all. Most of it goes directly into sinking funds, like cash envelopes, but a portion of it does get used to play fun savings challenge games. The total amount though for savings is $300, or at least that's what I aim for, and that is what I did this week. Okay, now we can bring in my trusty calculator to do the adding up of my variable categories. So my variable categories are groceries, eating out, and spending. That's the things that I keep track of throughout the paycheck budget period. There are other budgeting categories, but I just choose to keep those private. The money that I set aside for my paycheck budgets is what I'm comfortable sharing here on the internet, so those are the categories we're going to track today. Starting with eating out, which I'm going to use yellow for. We did, oops, almost just dropped my cap here. There it goes. We did Burger King for $41.37. Ooh. Okay. Then we did McDonald's for $20.67. And we did Burger King again for $25.60. Oops. So the total that we spent in eating out this week was $87.64, which is not too bad at all. You may be looking at this total and thinking, wow, that's so much money going to eating out. It's all subjective, right? It depends on a lot of different things, but $87.64 for eating out for us in a week is pretty good. So I will take it. In fact, I'm gonna double check these numbers just to make sure I didn't make a mistake. Yep, $87.64, perfection. Okay, for groceries, we'll use pink. We had just one transaction, so I do not need to use my calculator. It was $203.45 for groceries, which once again for us is pretty darn good. Pretty happy with that. And then lastly, we have my spending category, which is a little bit different this week because I wrote down my no spend days. I had a no spend day on the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. So 3 no spend days this week, which is amazing. As I said, I'm going to be taking $5 for each no spend day and putting it into an envelope. And it's got to be accounted for somewhere. I like to check in with you guys during my Morning Money Minute live stream. I like to tell you about the no spend days. So I just wrote them in and I took them out of spending. So no spend days came out of my spending category. I know that seems a little bit counterintuitive, but I just wanted to write it down and keep track of it so I didn't forget about that money. So we're gonna say spending is $15. Okay. You guys could argue that I don't need to do this and I can just take it off the top of whatever I have left over. Either way, it's accounted for. It's gonna go into an envelope, it's all good. So technically my spending category, were it not for these $5 transactions for the no spend challenge, would have been 0 this week. So that's really, really amazing. So we're gonna get a grand total and then we're gonna get a total for just these variable categories. For my grand total, $750 plus $300 plus $87.64 plus $203.45 plus 15 is $1356.09. That's pretty dang good. And for variable spending, $87.64, $203.45, and 15, we only spent $306.09, which is fantastic. We love a low spend week. So now what I'm gonna do is set these highlighters off to the side. I'm gonna use these again when I do my mini savings challenges, since we are gonna have some money left over to put into there. Let's find out how much though. Okay, so I'm gonna open this back up and we're just gonna kind of go with it. Let me zoom out just a touch. Okay, so for my paycheck budget, let's fill in these actual columns. $1,600 is what I budgeted. $1,600 is what I took from our income to make this paycheck budget happen. $750 is what I budgeted for December's bills. That is what I took out, so that's perfect. That's it for fixed expenses. I keep it so simple. For groceries here, I budgeted $250. The amount I actually spent was $203.45. For eating out, I budgeted $100. We spent $87.64. See how easy it is? I did all of the work here, tracking my expenses, categorizing everything, and now it's as simple as just moving this information to this worksheet. And spending is that $15 for our no spend challenge. Already gotten the total here, $306.09. Wow, that's so amazing. Budgeted a total of $450 for the week for my variable expenses. We only spent $306.09. That means there's $143.91 left over that I can do whatever I want with. So we will talk about that here when I get to this extra category, but first I need to talk about savings. So we already talked about it here. I pulled out $300. 200 of it went to high priority savings. 100 of it went to savings challenges. Of the $143.91 that I have left over from my variable categories, and of course we know $15 is going into savings already, I'm gonna save an additional $50. So next week, instead of keeping track of my no spend days on my expense tracker, maybe I'll keep track of it a different way. It is kind of misleading. It looks like I spent $15 when really it's gonna go to savings. So I will do that differently moving forward, but it is what it is. It's accounted for, that's what really matters. All right, so I am gonna take $50 extra out of this paycheck budget and stuff that into my mini savings challenges. You will see that in this video today. So rather than $300, I actually saved $350, which is incredible. We still are not focusing on extra debt, so I crossed that off. So let's get our totals. So we started with $1,600, and let's just go ahead and do the math while we're at it. Started with $1,600. For fixed expenses, we spent $750. And I'm writing awkwardly on these discs. Yes, I could pull these worksheets out and write directly on the table. I just can't be bothered, so we're gonna make it work here. For variable expenses, $306.09. So minus $750, minus $306.09, minus $350. That leaves me with $193.91. And now you're like, okay, Jessie, what are you doing with that money? Well, I'll tell you. I am going to put it or leave it in my account to act as a checking account buffer. That way, if throughout the month I go over budget in a category, I have a little bit of a cushion. If at the end of the month though, I still have that cushion and I haven't used it, or rather whatever I have left of that cushion that I haven't used for something else, that'll go into long-term savings. So this here under sinking funds is all short-term savings. Anything that I have left over at the end of the month will go into long-term savings. Okay, so that closes out my paycheck budget. It was a fantastic week, one of the best weeks I've had recently, so I'm excited about that. Let's switch gears. I'm gonna pull in the $50 plus the $15, and we're gonna get that money stuffed. All right, friends, so I have the $15 from the no spend challenge, and I have 50 singles here. And my intention is to take this $15 for the no spend challenge and just stuff it into an envelope. I have one here at the back of my low priority funds here with my ding 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 challenge. I have this little tracker from Savannah over at Sav Saves. We're gonna use this to keep track of my no spend category. So I need to create this tracker and grab an envelope. Okay, so I have an extra envelope here. This will be my no spend envelope. I need to create a little dashboard for it, but we're gonna add $15 today, and today that I'm filming this is 11/6. So we're gonna add 15 for the week, and that's gonna give us a total of 15. And I will just continue throughout the next couple of months, anytime I have a no spend day, to add $5 to this envelope, and then at the end of the year, it's not too long to wait till the end of the year, so I'm just gonna wait and add it all up, and then at the end of the year, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but we'll count it up then and see how many no spend days I had in November and December. So far we are at 3. So that's that. Now let's tackle this $50 here. I'm not gonna count it out because, like I said, I don't want this video to get too lengthy, but I promise there's $50 there. And I have my binder here with my mini savings challenges. Okay, now we're gonna move on to my mini savings challenges. I have 6 challenges here, and each one of these has a pretty low amount to save. I have my $50 in singles. This was the extra money I had left over that I decided to allocate toward short-term savings. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll a dice, which I need to get out here. Here's my big old stack of dice here. I love dice. I have a pretty large collection. We're gonna use a 6-sided dice today, like we always do with my mini challenges. I'm gonna roll the dice. Whatever challenge number the dice lands on, that challenge will get $2. When all the money is gone, we'll fill in the trackers. Hopefully we can finish some challenges today. The mini challenges, the money from them gets saved up till the end of the month, and then I will allocate the funds to whatever savings challenge or whatever sinking fund needs a little bit of extra love. All right, so number 1. It's gonna get 2 bills. Number 1 again. Oh, number 1's gonna get all of our money today. All right, we got number 5. Try to keep this pretty darn quick. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm filming this a little bit later than usual, so I feel a little bit behind, but it's all good. We're gonna get it all done today. I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Tomorrow is my 40th birthday, which I'm a little terrified about, to be honest. 40 seems so much older than 39, but I think that this next year is going to be fantastic, and I'm looking forward to everything that it will bring. All of my challenges got a little love today, which is fantastic. I love to see it. Let's keep going. Challenge number 4, 3, just a few rolls left here. I think 1 got most of the money this time around. All right, let's go ahead and clean up, and then we'll go over each challenge, where they're from, and how much money they got. Starting with challenge number 1 here, which is from Budgeting Mom of Girls. It's this adorable fall into savings challenge. It's worth a total of $18, and we're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $14 today. I'm not even sure we need that much. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, well, that made it pretty darn easy. So we have 14 here plus the 4 that we already had, and that means we just completed a savings challenge, guys. That's amazing. So whenever I finish a savings challenge, I like to ring a little bell, and then I pull in my ding 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 challenge. So this is a challenge created by Donna, powered by creativity. And it says, when a bell rings in the savings and budgeting community, that means a savings challenge is fully funded. Add $1 each time you ring the bell. So I have my money already kind of set aside here for my stuffing my sinking funds for the next paycheck budget. I'm just gonna snitch $1 from there to put in here. So we will be $1 short for that, and that's totally fine. So that takes care of that. Since I finished this challenge, I can go ahead and set it aside. Total of $18. This is gonna go into my stash, and I will allocate this at the end of the month. So this is the first savings challenge we've finished in November. Very exciting. And I need to get out a new challenge for spot number 1 for next week. So I have these savings challenges I created for myself, these mini savings challenges, and I actually created a set of 3. Let me pull them all out here. these are available as freebies for you guys. If you would like to join me in doing mini savings challenges, you can go to my link down below that says freebies and you can get these. I've actually got a couple of different ones available. There's which ones, which I guess is a little bit untimely since we are past Halloween now, but I do have this set of 3 Apple themed challenges that you can download and print and use for yourself. And I also have this little harvest theme with 3 little pumpkin type savings challenges you can download and print yourself as well. And I guess this is a spoiler alert, I've got some holiday ones I'm going to be uploading soon. So they're completely free for you. Go download them, print them out, use them as many times as you would like. I think the one that I want to use is the apple pie. We're going to be getting ready for Thanksgiving. Apple pie is one of my favorites, so this is going to go into the #1 spot for next week. And actually, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is going to save a total of $20 when everything is all said and done. So let me just mark that down so that I know for next time. And this will be all ready for next week. All right, so that's challenge 1 complete. So exciting. Let's go ahead and move on to challenge number 2, which is from KathyBudgets. This was a freebie on her channel. She does freebies like every single week. Each of these paint cans is worth $2, and today we are saving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to cross off 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right, so when everything is all said and done, this challenge is going to save $32. And so far, we have saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got about $20 more to go before we can finish this challenge, but we made a good dent, so that feels great. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way and move on to challenge number 3, which is from Candy over at Stuff and Budget. This little unicorn challenge is going to save a total of $46, and today we are going to add $4. So let's just go ahead and color in one of these 4s. So just a little bit of progress there, but progress is progress, no matter how small, right? So we have saved in this challenge so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those bills were sticky. They did not want to come apart there. So that's challenge number 3 complete. By the way, all of the creators that created these savings challenges I'm featuring today will be linked down below. Check out their channels, check out their Etsy shops. They're awesome. Got another one here from KathyBudgets. Like I said, she does freebies all the time. This little sofa challenge is going to save a total of $25. Today we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 here. So we'll do, each of these sofas is worth $1, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we did say 6, right? Hopefully. Oops. Coloring outside the lines. 6. All right, so that means this challenge is going to save a total of $25, and if my tracker is accurate, we should have $20 here. So let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, we are just $5 away from completing challenge number 4, so we will see this again next week. Maybe we can finish it then. For challenge number 5, I have this challenge from One Frugal Introvert. This one is a little bit higher at $63. Today we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so let's do 2. It looks like all of these are 2s and 1s. So 2, 4, 6, oops. I'm really bad at coloring. 8 and 10. Okay. So of the $63 this challenge will save overall, we have saved a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we still have a ways to go with this one. All right, and last but not least, we have challenge number 6, which is from Budget with Amanda. Super cute baby Groot challenge. Seriously, the cutest little challenge I've ever seen. It's gonna save a total of 24, and today we're adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I don't think we need quite that much. We need 2, 4, 6, 8. Awesome. So that means we can hold 2 of these back. And let's count this up. Make sure it is indeed 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I wonder if I counted this guy as a 24th. As an extra one to make 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. I did, okay. So 24, that'll take care of these last 2. So we finished this one right on the money, which is amazing. So we have yet another challenge complete. I'm gonna go ahead and set this one aside for allocation at the end of the month. We finished 2 challenges today, which is awesome. I'm gonna steal another $1. And we will go ahead and get that put into the Ding 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 challenge. Awesome, awesome. And we're gonna need another new challenge for space number 6. So I'm gonna go back here into my binder and see what I got. Here's those witchy ones I was telling you about, or one of them. Not that anybody's necessarily going to be looking for witchy challenges, but you know, you never know, just maybe you are. Looks like I need to get some more challenges printed. Let's go ahead and do another one from Budget with Amanda since I just completed one. And I will have some fresh challenges next week. Who are your favorite creators to get mini savings challenges from? Leave me a comment down below, let me know. This one here is gonna save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So let's make each of these worth $2 and include this one here for a total of 20. And we will start this one next week. So 2 brand new challenges to start next week. Very exciting. Let's get these envelopes put back into my binder. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's all I have for you today. Be on the lookout for my next paycheck budget coming soon, the next day or 2. Know that by watching my videos, you are supporting me in the best way. If you're looking for other free ways you can support me, you can click the thumbs up button, leave me a comment down below. All of that engagement really helps my channel grow. If you haven't yet, you can subscribe. That's free as well. You can also check out the links below for my Etsy shop. If you would like to purchase some budgeting worksheets, that's a great way to support me. Or you can join my channel membership for budget printables and extra content, I would love to have you. That's all I got for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!